Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, thank you to the Disree team for the opportunity to present here. It's key for us because we really want to hear the voice of the channel. Actually, this is my first attendance at this conference, and actually, don't listen to my team. I did have a couple of requirements about attending. Don't listen to them because it wasn't about having the biggest suite at the hotel. Rachel actually endorsed us already, but it was about the PC I had to present on. I said to the guys, unless it's a Lenovo, I'm sorry I can't attend. So thanks for seeing that. And fellow presenters, you're in good hands on a trusty ThinkPad. So I'm going to take you through the plans for our company and how we can win together as a business. I'm going to cover 4 quick topics in my short 10 minutes. I'm going to share a little bit about the performance of the company, show you the vision we have, and we call it the PC Plus era, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But more focus on the opportunities this year in where we will be investing in product, in brand, and more opportunity to sell, and also emphasize our commitment to the channel. So actually, our mission is very clear. We've been on that journey for some 2 or 3 years, steadily making headway, and it is quite simply to become one of the leading PC companies. And we make no bones about the fact that we are focused on PC, and that's where we want to remain. What I will share a little bit, though, is how the horizon of what we say PC, you see here personal technology, how the horizon we have for the PC will evolve and broaden. That commitment, that excellence we have is not only in our products, but also in our culture and the way we do things. It's incredibly satisfying to see the performance we've had. As I say, it is a really steady performance. In the latest results, which were in Q4 of 2012, you'll see that we reached our highest ever market share worldwide, around 16 points of share. And that ranks as number 2. That is very close behind number 1. More than that, I'm really pleased to say we've kept up our winning streak, and our winning streak is 13 quarters as the fastest growing PC company. If I move to the EMEA landscape, then of course the geography in the Lenovo structure is the biggest of our operations worldwide. We have around 3,000 people operating in 40 offices representing 120 plus markets. Obviously, the geography, the culture, is hugely diverse across the EMEA region. Also in the opportunity that we see in those markets. Some of those markets are stable and growing, mature markets. Others are emerging, and others are really just coming into a real hyper-growth phase. And so actually it's important for our organization to be close to our customers and our partners and really adapt our organization. If you look at our performance in EMEA, not quite on par with our performance worldwide. We again reached a record market share just over 11 points, which took us from number 5 to number 2. So really big strides forwards in the second half of last year. And if you look at where we've achieved that, we've managed to reach number 1 in 2 of the really big markets, so Germany and Russia, and actually in 4 markets we're number 1. And actually we're performing across all the countries. So we're now in the top 3 in 21 markets. And of those, there are about 20 where we have double-digit share. And that's really how we benchmark ourselves, and we even have internal competition amongst the sales leaders to strive to get to that number 1. So I sort of explained that, or I'm going to explain how the concept of the PC and how Lenovo envisaged the PC, we do really see that broadening. And we call that PC Plus era. Now, this is not something that we just invented. It is part of our evolution of our strategy and part of the investment we've made. You know, we see very important to innovate and invest in technology. So the acronym you probably don't understand, MIDH, is the group that we formed to focus on mobile, internet, and digital home. What this group is about is creating what we call the PC Plus. And the PC Plus we see through 4 screens. Now, I'm sorry the chart may be a little bit confusing because you can count, there's 5 on there. We have the traditional PC. A great product we announced at CES is the Horizon table PC, which really is almost going to, I would say, like a board game where you have a family really interacting around it. So the PC is one of those screens, and then we have tablet, smartphone, and smart TV. And this is the landscape that we really see for personal technology. We're not diversifying outside of that. If you really think about those devices, it's more about the way people interact and use them that's the difference, rather than the technology. The technology is converging very, very quickly. If you look at how we are expanding and putting that strategy into action, then obviously in our home market of China, we have an incredible position in the market. We have close to 37% market share. We kind of joke internally that I'm sure we could put our name on toothpaste and sell it. It's probably not far from the truth. What this enabled us to do, though, is really put in action and play out fully our PC Plus strategy. So in our China market, we have launched the 4 products. We are strong in tablet. I'll talk a little bit on phone in a second, and on smart TV. In smartphone, we've been in the business around 2 years. The second half of last year, we made really big strides. So we're now number 2 in the smartphone category, about 30% of the market. The recipe we need to launch those kind of PC Plus products, though, is based on having a very strong foothold in PC. We can't start to step beyond those products until we are really in a leadership position. What goes with that is really a strong and recognized brand. We're entering into the real domain of consumer and need brand pull. But also it's the route to market. So in China, if people follow about Lenovo, one of the secrets of success is really reaching to what they say tier 4 and tier 5 cities in China. And therefore we have also the distribution to launch these other products. And those are the keys that we need really to enter other markets. So you can see the markets we've entered for smartphone. In EMEA, Russia, we launched just in December. And I think when you hear me talk about some of the characteristics, clearly, as those things come together, we will launch in further markets across EMEA. Bringing it back down a little bit to this year and where we see the product opportunities. If you work with Lenovo today, you probably know well our ThinkPad heritage coming from IBM, which is in our enterprise space, and the IDEA products in the consumer space. We recently have reorganized those product groups, and that's about giving those product groups the total end-to-end ownership of that business, because the things I've described about the channels and the route to market is just as important as the product. So those 2 groups are going to lead that development, and so therefore, for both groups, all markets from consumer to enterprise is open to those 2 brands. You'll see in there, I want to mention, we're joined here by our colleagues, new colleagues from iAmega. So part of our EMC joint venture, where we're branching out, developing our server strategy, is a platform on which we have the iAmega business. You know, innovation is key, and CES was a great, I couldn't quite see from the front how many people attended, but CES was a great platform for us again, winning more than 50 awards this year. So innovation's what it's about. If you look at really the 3 product areas you will see us focus on, and focus means put our energies, our brand investment, and our demand generation into. I'm going to dread showing this chart. Having a kind of a I can't even barely say it, convertibilization, but it's about the formats that really Windows 8 has brought about. So touch and the interaction of touch has really stimulated innovation in products. So we have the Yoga, which is folding, we have Twist products, many products. I mentioned the table PC category, really trying to change the dynamic of the PC. Touch, you'll see, is the big focus we have, and really bringing that to the mainstream through the first half and second half of next year. And that's not only in consumer. You know, you have the ThinkPad Helix product, which is a full ThinkPad with detachable tablet. So this is where our focus will be. Running short of time, but I can't close without talking about our commitment to the channel. It's no coincidence that 94% of our business goes via the channel. That is our strategy. We don't have a services engine we need to fill. We want to partner with the channel to grow our business. If you look at the last year, thanks to the growth that we've enjoyed with you, we've brought around $1 billion of extra revenue through the channel and profit. And to do that, we've had to expand our channels, both in terms of number of partners, the sectors, especially in SMB and consumer. And so we've added around 18,000 new partners through our distributors who are out actively acquiring those partners for us. So just in closing, you know, I hope I've made it clear, we have a real strong determination to be number one, and we can't do that without your support and working together. You will see us continue to innovate, and from that innovation, spread the message of our product and our brand. And ultimately, you know, I said, our route to market is the channel, and we need your support, and thank you very much for your time.